Howdy folks, and welcome back to another Vampy Lizard video. As you can see, we are once again on Cities Skylines, and today I'm bringing you guys a video on my top 5 favorite custom-made train stations in Cities Skylines. As you may know, trains are one of my favorite ways to transport people around in Cities Skylines, and on the workshop, there are literally hundreds, possibly thousands of custom-made Cities Skylines train stations. And today, I'm bringing you guys a short video on my 5 favorite custom train stations. Let's get started, shall we? Alright, so number 5, we have the City Station. This is just a pretty generic ground level train station with one set of tracks. It's a pretty nice looking building on the exterior, as you can see. However, the inside and on the platforms, there isn't as much detail as might be desired. As well as there is one thing that's really great about this, and that is a built-in metro station, as you can see, which is really nice to have if you're in a tight area. Alright, number 4 is the Santander Sunken Station. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But this is a really beautiful sunken station, and sunken stations are really nice when you're in a city that is densely populated, as having a sunken train line is really great. And this one has a glass roof over the train line, as you can see, and it's quite nicely detailed. It's got this walkway with the ticket booths, as well as these animated escalators, as well as quite a few details on the platforms themselves, including these small monitors. However, I do wish that instead of having the train track go like this, they had like a wall that the train tracks would actually go through, like some of the other sunken train stations that exist. Anyways, it's a pretty nice train station. I do enjoy it. And on number 3, we have the all-glass elevated over-road station. And this is a really nice station. It's really well detailed. It looks quite nice, and it's made entirely out of glass. It's above roads, so you can actually have this go over a road as part of the name. I usually don't, and it's also a little far back from the road, which is really nice. And inside, there's tons of details. There's grills, there's benches, there's another animated escalator with a staircase, as well as an elevator. And even inside, there are quite a bit of details, including clocks, signs, advertisements, all of that stuff. And this really fits in with almost any part of your city. Moving on to number 2, and the last 2 are like central stations with multiple platforms. I didn't want to have the list just be these guys, because there are tons of multi-platform stations, and a lot of them do look good, but I made sure to only pick out 2 for this video. And number 2 is Boston South Station. And this is just such a beautiful build. Like, the textures are such high res, and everything is so detailed. Like, look at this. That is such great detail, as well as the stuff on the roof. And the back is a little less impressive than the front, but the front really is a nice looking train station. As well as it's got these really long tracks, which I really like actually, because then you can have longer trains, custom trains that are much longer, that'll actually fit in the train station. However, there is noticeably a lack of detail on the exterior part of the actual platforms themselves. There's no benches, there's no trash cans, none of that stuff on the platforms. And it does actually come with these nicer looking train tracks, which you are going to have to download separately. Another great thing about this station for me is this is one of the stations that I actually visit in real life. I wouldn't say fairly regularly, but I do visit it, and I have been to it. It's quite a nice recreation. Now, moving on to number 1, it is the Amsterdam Central Station. This is the train station I used in the city that I made the video of the train loop, by the way. It's such a detailed station. Look at this exterior. Look at all these details. The textures are high resolution, and there's lots of details, props, and all that stuff. And the roof is decorated, as well as the inside is also amazing. Look at this. There's so much detail on the platforms. And another thing is, it's got 6 sets of tracks, unlike this one that only has 4. And these tracks are elevated. And elevated tracks I like so much more in city centers, as then you really don't have to plan your road network around the tracks. You can just have the tracks go over the roads. And I think it's a lot nicer to look at than tracks that go on the ground and everything has to go around them. And this is just a really great train station. I really do enjoy it. And another thing that is a little different than this one is there's actually, you can have trains not just end here, but go through here. Unlike this one, where the trains pretty much just have to pull in. This has to be an end of line stop. This is just a hub. The trains can come, stop, and then leave on the other way. Anyways, guys, this is my top 5 favorite custom train stations. Links for all of these assets will be available down in the description, so you can go download them and use them for yourself. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.